Hello and welcome to Boardgame TV, and we're playing Mansions of Madness, and we are on the Cult of Sentinel Hill. Now it is an expansion from the Reoccurring Nightmares expansion, which was another tile and figure pack. That's all it had with it was tile and figures, and it came with one expansion. Difficulty is a 3-star, 2 hours to 2.5 hours, and it's basically while investigating the strange disasters plaguing Dunwich, some of the locals turn against you. What the violent cult plans to do up on Sentinel Hill is a mystery to you, but stopping them seems to be the only way to escape. And for this one, we are using Gloria Goldberg, Harvey Waters, and Jenny Barnes. And it looks like we begin with a 41 Derringer, some bandages, a driver's journal, head shears, and poison mist, and everybody gets one clue. Okay, so I have Jenny Barnes. My special ability is action. If you have no clues, gain 2 clues and discard 1 horror. And I came with the 41 Derringer, which says 3 damage. It says while you may deal 1 additional damage while attacking a monster in your space with this card. So that's pretty good.
I'm Harvey Walters, the professor. I have action. Another investigator within range gains 1 clue. Activate the ability only once around. I have the poison mist spell and the bandages.
Wait a minute. What's your strength? Because my strength is 2.
3.
Okay, can we swap the head shears?
If you need to, sure.
No. He's talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Because you have a. What's your agility?
My agility's 3.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll take the gun. You take the weapon. I'll take the head shears. Okay, well then the head shears is when you move into a space, you may discard any number of overgrowth tokens from it. Okay. Alright, so who's your character?
Gloria Goldberg. At the start of your turn, if you have no clues, gain 1 clue. I have the Diver's Journal, which lets me ignore water and roll 1 additional die while attacking a monster with an aquatic ability. And now I have the 41 Derringer.
Okay. Alright.
Exploding.
Man, does it every time.
Asking questions in Dunwich does not make you popular with the locals, but too many strange things are happening for you to remain uninvolved. The herd animals that should be placid stampede themselves into a bloody mess, or vanish without warning. Unseasonable lightning storms flicker above Sentinel Hill just outside of town. Swathes of forest have been destroyed by an impossibly massive force passing through. The locals give you only dark looks in answer to your questions, but their silence is proof of a shared fear. Something unnatural is in the hills. After the sullen treatment, you're not surprised when the men come for you in the dead of night. There are too many of them for you to withstand for long, and your screams for help are ignored. With an explosion of pain, you slip into unconsciousness.
Not a good start to the adventure.
You come to your senses in the dark. Place the dungeon cell tiles indicated, then place darkness in each space of the dungeon cell and torture chamber. Okay. So we'll do it like this. Your eyes adjust to the gloom. You realize that you are locked in an underground dungeon. Place your investigator figures as indicated. Right there.
Uh-oh.
Cramped in there.
While you gain your bearings in the dark, you find that your captors have not taken any of your possessions. You wonder how they could have been so careless, and moreover, what their plans for you might be.
Good for us.
If you're gonna kidnap me, at least
Alright,
tonight.
a small sound alerts you to another person locked in the cell with you. When you focus, you see a man slumped against the far wall, cradling an arm close to his chest. He murmurs to you. Not dead yet, then, eh? Place a person token as indicated. This is Zebulon Watley. The cell is locked, so we have to place an Explorer token. A faint purple glow draws your attention to a table just outside the cell. Place a Search token. And you spy one door leading out of the dungeon. Place an Explorer token. Scraps of wood have been stacked to one side of the dungeon. You think you could use it as a door should the need arise. Place a Barricaded as indicated. The man across from you seems to come to a decision, presenting you with his hand. Zebulon Watley, for what it may be worth. The way I see it, if any of us is to survive tonight, them that caught us need to be stopped. I got a plan for that if you want to hear it.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We can always swap up if needed.
Alright, so I'll talk to old Watley. Zebulon said he had a plan to stop the cult that has been causing trouble. What is your plan? Smiling, Zebulon begins to explain. See, the cult that formed in Dunwich is led by a relative of mine. Old Watley is a bit mad. Wants to call up powers that need to stay buried. He set up the whole of Sentinel Hill for the experiment scheduled tonight. The old man gestures across the dark dungeon. See that glow? That same sort of light was seen around the Watley farm when trouble started. He found some way to infuse beasts with unnatural strength, and since then his experimentation has disrupted the weather around these parts. If we can escape this hole, then we could stop his latest experiment before something awful happens. It ought to not be too hard, and I can tell you I can follow behind even with my injuries. That is, if you think you can manage it. Gain 2 clues. Okay, so that's 1. I don't think he had... Oh, okay. I'll talk to him. Y'all can open the doors. Okay. What is experiment meant to do? Well, old Watley has always had a fascination with making animals bigger and wilder, but nature will only allow so much. Then something changed, and suddenly old Watley could make any kind of monster you could dream up. The experiment tonight is meant to reach beyond the natural and bring something truly awful into this world. Gain 2 clues. Okay. Alright, so I'm done.
Okay, I guess I'll go on and take a look at the door.
When you approach the cell bars, you can tell the padlock is antiquated and you might be able to disable it. Pick it or smash it.
I'll try to pick it. This might not be the best idea because I've got a horrible agility.
Tap to attempt the puzzle using observation.
I do have some observation.
Okay, well, it's a puzzle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Remember, do the opposite of bragging. We're doing the last one.
Okay, so I've got...
It's one of them easy puzzles. Alright, presto, the puzzle is open. Alright, so we can discard that. You may move 1 space into the torture chamber.
Okay.
It's a torture chamber. Oh.
Okay, and I think that's it for
Yep.
you, so it's CJ's turn.
I'll move 1, and then I will,
Examine.
yeah, see what this rack is for.
Alright,
Oh,
well, you can pretty sure what the rack's for, but we'll search.
Yeah.
As you approach the mysterious glow, you hear a shuffling sound from behind you. Move Zebulon Watley as indicated. Okay.
He's just on the run.
That right there is one of old Watley's bloody experiments I was telling you about. Take this one down. Taking this one down ought to stop whatever is happening up on the hill tonight.
would have helped stop. Yeah. So that's good.
Glowing object.
Will.
Alright, so Will.
1, 2, 3.
Man, 4 successes. That's fantastic.
This is a rack.
Hold on. You only got 4 rolls. Okay.
A small animal has been flayed on the table. twisted limbs pinned to a small burned areas of the surface. When you lift a dead creature to inspect it, the glow fades and slime from its skin oozes between your fingers. You conclude this is one of old Watley's experiment sites. Gain the forensic evidence unique item and 1 clue. Then discard the search token.
That's a twist.
There we go.
With the gruesome evidence in your hand, Zebulon uses his good hand to cover his mouth and nose. What a stench. I hope the rest of old Watley's experiment ain't quite so unpleasant.
What a twist. I guess he's a furry.
I think that's it, right?
Yes, that was both of his actions, so...
Yes, sir.
Alright. Harvey Walters suffers 2 face-down horror will negates.
I take 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, it's our turn again. So I will move out.
Okay.
Talk to him. More time. Zebulon is massaging his arm, muttering, "My old man would know what to do about this. Locked in a dungeon out in the woods by my own kin. Just my cursed luck." Now I'll ask him, is his arm alright? Zebulon guffs, "You ought not to worry about me. The years made me tougher than you, no doubt. And besides," here the old man lowers his voice to a growl, "if a Watley is going to mess with what lies beyond, I figure a Watley has to be the one to put it right again too." Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. I'll take a look at the door then.
Alright. The opening door reveals a dark tunnel and a robed man standing guard. Discard this explorer token and place darkness in each space of the dungeon cave.
None of us has a light source, do we?
No.
And give us one at the beginning.
Huh? Yeah, it didn't give us one at the beginning.
Oh, crud. In that case, I couldn't have used that clue last turn, could I?
No, that's
Okay,
right.
So gain my clue back and take a second face down horror.
Okay. The man points one gnarled finger at you, screeching, "The test subjects are escaping." You notice a silver glyph on the back of his hand flashing in a torchlight. Spawn a dark druid as indicated.
Kick him in the butt. Kick him with your cane.
I'll more likely be spewing poisonous mist at him.
Suffocate him with bandages.
I doubt that would work.
Give him your brain, and then give him, like, a mental disease.
Okay.
Wait, what if this doesn't even have water?
It might be.
It might have water.
Well, we're outside, it seems to be. Alright, the metal ring in the wall holds a large torch, providing light in the tunnel. Place the torch common item as indicated.
Don't trap it.
And there's a secret pattern on the dirt floor of the tunnel. Place a search token as indicated. The tunnel slopes up to a door set in the rock wall. However, the door appears to have no handle. Place an explorer token as indicated. You may move 1 space into the explored area.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, would it be better for me to go on and attack him? Or would it be better to pick up the torch?
Well, the torch is in the space with you.
Yeah.
So it is a light source.
Yeah, I was going to say, because, yeah, I can either attack him this turn, or if I pick up the light source, that means when CJ moves in the room, he would be able to use clues.
Well, anybody can use clues in that space.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, but not... Can we use them before anyone picks it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's a light source, yeah.
So as long as it's here, even if we're not holding it, we still get the advantage.
Right.
Okay. In that case, I'll just go on and attack him.
Okay.
With poison mist.
Alright, you trace a mystic sigil into the air, letting your mind expand. Lore 2.
Yoink. Pass.
Alright, you monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage.
3.
And then flip the spell.
The spell grows too large for your casting and you barely manage to control it. Each other monster in your space or an adjacent space suffers 1 damage.
Okay.
And discard this and get another poison spell.
poison ones are on top.
Okay.
Okay, well, he takes an extra damage.
Okay, so you should be able to take care of him, CJ.
I'll be your fish.
Yeah.
Wrong one. Yeah. You're the older lady.
Oh, I've been moving you.
That's okay, I'm in that space anyways.
Okay.
Um.
Gonna attack him?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him. Just to be sure.
Okay.
You train your eyes on your target and squeeze off a shot. Agility 2.
Got it?
Alright. Suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage, which is 3, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, he'd take 4 since he can deal an additional damage.
As the rogue figure falls with a scream, the silver on his hand seems to writhe, explode in a spray of bright red. Something shiny clinks to the floor next to the cult member, who dissolves into a foul puddle of terry black. Place the silver key, unique item, in the dark druid space.
Okay, it's the same space as us. So.
Okay.
Okay. I believe that's everyone.
Yeah. Who has the lowest sanity? I have 6.
I have 7.
I've got 9.
So that would be me. You suddenly become aware of invisible presence closing in on you. Will 2. I cannot do it. There's no light source in my room.
Oh, right.
So I suffer 1 face down damage and 1 face down horror.
And it doesn't work even adjacent
No.
since it's door.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll move here and I'll pick up both items.
Okay. So now you have a key and a torch.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to move the other space into here?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Over here, and I'll take a look at whatever this is.
The sharp smell of saltpeter lingers around the burns on the tunnel floor. Beneath the burns, you unearth a strange idol made of black stone smoothed into bulbous orbs. Something about the strange idol sharpens your mind, even as it crumbles to dust. Become focused, then discard the search token.
Okay. And that would be my actions.
Okay, CJ?
Okay. I will move up and I'll check the door.
Yeah, okay.
It's locked.
So it's going to have to be Chris.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be me.
You... No?
I guess I'll,
Here, I tell you what though. Well, nah, never mind.
yeah, I'll let you do it.
Nah, I don't. I was gonna see if you want to trade, but
I'll just move forward one.
okay. Okay. I guess that'll be the end of the turn. The mist affects the investigator within range of the fewest spaces. Okay, that's going to be all of us.
Yes.
Alright, suffer 1 horror, will negates, then become stunned. So we all got to become stunned.
I pass.
I passed.
There's 1 stun. There's another stunned. There's 3rd stunned.
Okay. Pass.
Okay.
Good job.
And basically we can only perform 1 action.
Well, we... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I was thinking it wouldn't one move action.
So I'll go first, since I have the key, and I'll just use the key to open the door. The cool night air is welcome after the dank underground. You recognize your surroundings and gather that you have been imprisoned in the hills outside Dunwich. Discard this explorer token and place the cave entrance and covered bridge tiles as indicated. Okay. Alright. So, across from the tunnel mouth, an impressive silver maple has something carved into its trunk. Place a search token as indicated. Ahead you can see the covered bridge that crosses Bishop's Brook through the inside is deeply shadowed. Place darkness in each space of the covered bridge. With a harsh braying, a fusion of animal and man reveals itself on the bridge. Spawn a goat spawn as indicated.
It's always the goat spawn.
A book has been left on the planks of the bridge. Place a search token as indicated. A boat is overturned on the riverbank under the bridge. Something is glowing through the holes in the hull with purple light. Place a search token as indicated. Another tree over the river seems worse for the wear. Place a search token as indicated.
You might need to turn it sideways.
Goat spawn.
When it's your
Here.
birthday, I might teach you something.
Okay. The stars above fail to illuminate more than your immediate surroundings. Place sight tokens as indicated. So there's one there. One down here. You may move one space into the explored area. That's CJ. Okay, I'm done. That was my one action. And then Zebulon comes out behind us. So he's going to be put right here.
Quick old man, isn't he?
Good job getting us out of there. We ought to move fast to find the rested experiment and destroy it before Watley realizes we escaped.
Why not just run?
Okay.
Because he wants to help us.
Alright, y'all's turn.
Okay. I'll head up to the tree.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay. Yep. Oh, did you get rid of yours too?
I got rid of mine.
Okay. CJ?
CJ?
I have no need for weak, feeble bridges. I'm gonna try and see what's in the boat. And
You only got one action.
Yeah, exactly.
Understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, who has the highest lore? I have 3.
I have 4.
I got 4, so it'll affect both of us.
Alright. Suffer 2 face down damage and 2 face down horror. Wow, will negates.
Wait, which one does it negate?
All of it. We've got to. I guess we get to choose if we succeed. I'll negate 2 of it.
I'm not in darkness, so.
Okay, you'll negate 2 of it as well. Alright, so you can choose 2 face down horror or one of each or what?
One of each.
Okay, well, here you go.
It's fun.
Yeah, I guess I'll go on and take one of each because I have a way of. I have more sanity, but I have a way of getting rid of physical damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, the goat spawn will move right towards CJ. And it attacks. With few defenses, the creature's pursuit begins to seem escapable. Lore 2.
Or wheel.
Will 2. Got it. You passed. Good job. Okay, now we all have to do a horror check. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a golden flicker of movement. Will 1.
Pass.
You passed.
Now, see, why can't I get that kind of roll when I need it?
Why couldn't I get these
I passed.
rolls last time?
Okay, everybody passed. So that was no problem. Okay. That's up to me here. I wonder if I could talk to him anymore. Let me see. Yes. I guess I'll talk to him. Zebulon stands gazing at the stars, ignoring all else around him. You know, this sky ain't right. I should have known something like this would have happened with the stars like those. Is it dangerous out here? Or what are you looking at? I'll ask him what he's looking at. Zebulon glares at you. Can't you listen? I grew up in these hills, but I never saw stars like this. I suppose you see nothing wrong. You examine the sky, but the stars appear as they always do, even if they seem unnaturally close. Gain 1 clue.
You can't talk to him again because I just now realized you're not in the same space.
Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got confused between you two.
Okay. Ask him if it's dangerous out here. From his humpish shirt, Zebulon withdraws a stone pendant etched with some arcane symbol. This was given to me by my family, and if it fails me, then I still got enough fight in me to get by. Expect his wicked smile and brave words erase your concern. Discard 1 horror.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
I guess I'll look at the tree.
The carving is reminiscent of an open door, but while examining it, your mind is grabbed by some other power. Will.
Bugger.
Well, you're going to have to try again, basically.
Yeah. I'll try again.
You didn't want to turn that one into a success? You know how they accumulate.
Not me. Not on me, they don't. I don't have any clues.
No, you have
I have my focus,
Okay.
but I didn't want to use that for 1. Yeah, 2. They accumulate on y'all. I hardly ever get any.
The pattern suddenly makes sense, and you know the carving was meant to unlock human potential. Suffer 1 face-down horror, engage Feed the Mind spell, then discard the search token.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, CJ.
Y'all gain a lot of clues. I don't. If y'all noticed during the time we played, I'm usually have 1 or 0 clues.
I will attack the goat man with my
What's your gun?
yeah.
Alright, agility 2.
Of course, now I have the ability to either myself.
3 successes. Alright, equal to the weapon's damage.
3.
Plus, yeah, he can deal an extra damage if they're in the same space, so 4.
Okay.
And I guess I'll use my second action.
Agility 2.
Not as lucky.
Alright. Okay, so you fail.
Now, does he still get to do the extra 1 damage? It says you may deal 1 additional damage while attacking a monster in your space with this card.
I don't know. The wording on it says additional, so
Okay.
I'm guessing you have to be successful with it.
Okay, or deal at least 1 damage
Yeah.
otherwise. Okay,
Alright.
that seems right.
I could kill it by inverting this into a.
Well, yeah, if he turns that 1 into a
He
success.
needed a agility 2
Oh,
success.
yeah, you have to actually succeed
yeah.
for it to count.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, Gloria Goldberg.
That's me.
She spins around as a harsh voice calls her name, but there's no one there. Suffer 2 horror, will negates. Now you can spin your clue. Okay. A cult member bearing a silver key glyph on their hand melts out of the dark forces. Spawn a witch as indicated. That's going to be right in our MySpace.
Yeah.
Witch.
But I'll be able to help you on next turn. Since
I'm fighting a goat spawn, so I gotta get back.
considering how little we've actually done so far, I've suffered 1 damage and 4 horror.
Dang. You okay?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay, the monster, the goat spawn, will attack you, CJ. You have to do a agility 2. And you
Okay.
pass. And the witch will attack me. And I have to do a lore 2. And I will spend 1 clue.
Yeah, if you didn't spend a clue, it might have been.
Flip 1 horror. If you okay, okay, no problem. All right, and then we each have to do a horror check.
It's the highest one in range.
No, it'll be the goat spawn.
What the?
All Alright, the creature begins to hum a lullaby. Will 2.
Why is it always will with me?
Pass.
I do not pass.
I shall pass.
Okay.
Alright, suffer 1 horror. I don't know why that's on there, but you have to read it. And then become stunned.
Weak-willed. Feel something sinister take root within your mind. Resolve immediately, become mesmerized, and then flip this card face down.
Okay.
So hey, it might be movement.
There's mesmerized. You said flip it face down, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Keep it. There's mesmerized.
Now, if he has forced to move, because of that, is he forced to make an evasion
No.
check? Okay.
Wait, so
Yeah. He's forced to make an evasion check.
So if it moved me into like through the water, the monster couldn't.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay. Well, you only have 1 action anyways.
I'll
So-
shoot the goat man. It's
Okay.
almost done. Sorry, goat spawn.
Agility +1.
And I do 1 additional damage.
Well, you gotta hit it. Nope.
Why is it always clues? Okay. The success is always.
Okay.
Well, hold on. He did start with 1 clue. You forget, if you start your turn with none, you gain a clue.
Okay.
But that, yeah, the monster would suffer damage equal to your test result.
Okay. So you turn 1 over. So that's 1.
Yes. Plus
Okay.
an additional 1.
Plus an additional 1. That's gonna kill it.
Yes. Remember, if you start your turn with no clues, you gain 1 every turn.
Okay, the abomination collapses into a black puddle of ooze and its stench somehow becomes even more acidic. The death of this creature reminds you of the guard in the dungeon. Gathering a sample of this black substance would shed more light on old Watley's experiment. Place a circumstantial unique evidence in the goat spawn space.
Oh yeah. And, get rid of stun, but become mesmerized.
Okay, well, get rid of stun, then you read the back of the mesmerized card.
Knowledge has roots in dark and dangerous practices. You must consider which risk are worth taking, except for 1 face-down horror. Unless you drop a spell, then discard this card. Okay, so I suffer 1 face-down horror.
Okay, you can give me the mesmerized back. And here's a face down whore.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you want to go in and attack the witch, or you want me to?
Yeah, I'm in the same space. I don't see why not. I have the head shears.
Yeah, well, she's a hedge witch, so cut her down to size.
See what it takes. It's a bladed weapon. Agility 2.
Oh, you got good agility.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass.
You pass, you drive your weapon. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test result, which would be 5 damage, which
That'll
will kill it.
Good job.
Most likely she's fixing to drop something
Let's hope so.
else.
Probably a silver key.
Nope.
Huh.
She didn't drop shit.
Okay.
Use this.
Okay, and so I guess I will move for my second action. 1. Since I have a torch, I'll come into here.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case, I shall. Well, 1, 2. I could move again, but I wouldn't be able to do anything else. So I'll go on and pick up this evidence.
I have the forensic evidence, so I can trade you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that uses up both mine. Yes, it uses up both my actions.
Okay, in an outdoor space with the highest observation, I have 3.
4.
I've got 4.
Okay.
It's both of us.
In the 1 starlight, you see the trees parting, splintering, and bowing away from nothing. There is nothing there. Suffer 3 face down horror. Will +1 negates.
Bugger. I guess I'll go on and use focused
No, I
to
only
turn these
suffer
to
1.
success so I
Okay.
don't suffer.
All right, you only suffer 1 then. Okay, here you go. A monster bearing the twisted appearance of an old Watley creation slips free of the foreshadow. Spawn a Baeki as indicated. Taking a nap. Alright. He moves 3 spaces towards the investigator within range with the lowest health.
That'll be us too.
Okay. Then it attacks that investigator. So which one of you has the lowest health?
Is that max or current? Well,
Current.
either way, that'll be me.
Okay. Suffer 2 face-down damage. Strength +1 negates.
Yeah, let's see if this starts.
Pass.
I have to kill it again.
Okay, we have to do a horror check. All of us. The creature's calls are inhuman animals' cries. Within you, you can merely make it. Suffer 2 horror, will negate.
I take 1.
Okay, well, we gotta read that one.
Minor shock, no additional effect. Flip it face down.
Suffer 1 horror.
Okay, you have to read it.
Yes, I know. Cowl and fear. Resolve
Spend
immediately,
2 clues.
become stunned, and then discard this
Shouldn't
card.
you only need to spend 1?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even look at that. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so what? Discard it.
Yep. I'm
Become
stunned.
stunned.
Again.
It says to discard that one.
Yeah, well, that's good. At least you got to discard it.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're attacking.
no, that's the end of the turn. Mythos phase. All right. So I guess I'll go first since I'm in this spot here. I'll do this. The book is ancient. All right, agility.
Well, it's a good one.
Don't forget you gain a clue at the beginning of the turn, right?
How much you start?
Okay, this one, and I'll succeed on this one. Directly turning the pages reveals passages printed in black letter script and disturbing diagrams of animal anatomy. Near the center, the ink has been carefully scraped off by and overwritten with notes. My experiments have with base animals succeeded, and now I have knowledge of one beyond. With this power, I can not only bend living things to my will, but also enslave creatures not yet seen by man. Gain 2 clues, then discard the search token.
I'd say once we get rid of this monster, CJ, you might want to head
I'm
around.
waiting.
I'd say you might want to head around
Okay.
this side.
Then I'm going to head 1, 2.
Okay. Okay. In that case, since I'm going next, I'll attack the monster
Okay.
with my poison mist.
This is somehow gonna
Ready
end
for
up
splash
creating-
damage.
Yeah, this is somehow gonna end up creating.
Alright, lore 2.
Okay. Nope, I fail.
Okay. And you have to read the,
Wait, you failed?
Yeah, I don't have any clues.
Wait. If you pat... Nah, you didn't. Yeah.
Wait a minute, what's that?
That was
I
the
didn't
other
roll
die.
that.
You didn't roll that one.
The fog forms a hungry face that hunts your enemies. Suffer 1 horror. Then each other monster in your space or adjacent suffers 2 damage.
Okay, well, that's
I'm so
actually good.
hungry. No.
Flashback. Flip 1 other horror face up, then discard this card. Okay? Minor shock. No effect.
There's another poison mist
Minor
spell.
shock.
Okay. And then I'll attack it again with poison mist.
Will 2. That's
Pass
2
this
successes. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell plus your test results.
5.
So that's going to kill it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then you have to flip the spell, of course.
The gas clings to your enemy's skin, causing it to bubble and blister. The monster suffers an additional damage. Discard this and get another one.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've had relatively good luck with the side effects this time.
Okay, CJ, you're up.
I will move 1.
Okay.
You can still look down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't cost an action.
Bishop Brooks sends up silver flumes of spray in the narrow guards. Discard the site token and place the River Rapids tile as indicated.
Okay.
Alright, a watertight pack has been abandoned on the riverbank. Place a search token. That seems to be it.
Okay. Yeah. We'll let you head down there, CJ, because you can ignore any water stuff.
That's the end of the phase. Okay, who investigator with the most evidence? I have none.
You have a key. Oh, is that not counted as evidence?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be both of us. We each have one.
Okay. As the pieces fall into place, you start to understand that old Watley has made a beast of enormous power and has yet to perfect its presence in this world. As if thinking about it called its attention to you, a great invisible limb bowls you over into the ground. Suffer 1 damage and 1 horror lore negates.
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass. Okay, so Zabulon catches sight of a purple glow over by Bishop's Brook and hurries to investigate. After a bit of muttering and obscure gestures, the arcane glow fades and Zebulon chuckles to himself. 1 step closer to stopping old Watley. Discard the search token in the river crossing 1 as indicated.
So apparently he took away our
I guess so.
thing. I would suggest you get to this one before he does.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. I'll go ahead. Move here.
Wait. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hawthorn.
You can get that.
The thorns on this old tree are at least 1 inch long, and the fallen branches are covered in a sickly gray ooze that smells of something long since dead. Suffer 1 face down horror. Then gain 2 clues. Discard this search token. And I'll move back 1 space.
So I am not exploring.
Yeah, because it'll take probably about 1 to 2 actions less for you to go down and get it.
And if anybody wants to talk to him, though, remember, he seems to give clues every time you talk to his ass. And he just did something, so that ought to be... If you're low on clues, Jeff, you might want to talk to him.
Check if we can talk to him.
Yes.
Okay, I will move over here and talk.
Alright, watching Bishop's Brook rush past, Zebulon grumbles. Always hated this area of the woods. Nothing good ever happened here. And then that came out here.
I'm asking why the cult captured him.
Okay. Why did the cult capture you? Zebulon chuckles a bit under his breath and furtively looks around. I pretend to be interested in their goings-on to find out what they're planning. Well, when I heard talk of the monsters and even saw some for myself, I threw a bundle of poison sumac on their bonfire and hoofed it out of there. They caught up to me, but you should have seen the rashes they had. Laughing with the old man is a good for your nerves. Discard 1 horror.
Okay.
So that was actually helpful.
Okay, that was both of my actions. Your turn.
Yeah, well, I move down 1 and search.
Small bundle. Let's see what it has. Okay, the knots holding the pack. Roll 2x. You don't have a bladed weapon, do you? No.
No.
So you have to do a agility.
Unless you count my sharp writing skills.
No.
Well, you can have 2 successes. It's difficult. You have to do it next turn.
Okay.
I think that's everybody, right?
Yep.
With 4 or more observation. I have 3.
I got 4.
Again, it's both of us.
Just suffer 1 face down horror.
I guess for once, having bad stats helps you.
I guess so. Nothing going on.
Okay.
Thank God.
Alright.
I need 5 other monsters.
So you want me to start?
I'll start because I have the simplest one. I'm just gonna try and search it.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
So hungry. I don't know. Oh yeah, also I get a clue because
Yeah.
Yes, you started without 1. Okay, 2 successes.
He was like, oh, you're old.
Gain the dynamite common item. So you got a stick of dynamite.
I'm gonna blow myself up.
Or, well, so we know there's going to be a big ass monster. This is, if you've never seen the movie, the Dunwich Horror, this is what we're playing.
Okay.
Okay?
And then
Which is based off of the Lovecraft story, but this is basically what we're playing.
you've still got another action.
I'll just go 1, 2, and then I'll search. I've read a few Lovecraft stories, but I haven't read most of them.
This is one of the more famous ones. Wow, okay. After a gulch of bare ground, the forest begins in earnest with evergreens and silver maples packed shoulder to shoulder. Discard this site token and place old forest and old oak tiles as indicated. Okay, every branch of the large oak is lined with lifting whippoorwills and the starlight glints violet off something beneath the tree. Place a search token. From the clear sky comes a slash of lightning, nearly destroying a tree near you. While the thunder rolls away, the split tree crashes into the forest floor, igniting the dead leaves within its heat. Place a fire token as indicated.
Let's keep it.
In the damp bough of the meadow is one perfect footprint, though it is impossibly large. Place a search token.
Bigfoot.
A tall evergreen has a dark hollow in its trunk. Place a search token. Some past hunter left his gear beneath the tree. Place a search token. A man-sized puddle of tarry black is seeping into the forest floor. In the center of the mess is an abandoned book. Place the King James Bible common item as indicated.
Epic edition 41.
Okay. That would actually be pretty helpful if I get
Alright. And place a site token as indicated.
Okay. Well, that's a little odd. You'd think that the site token would show from here too, but yeah.
Okay, so CJ, you moved your spaces and you did your thing. I haven't gone yet. Jeffrey, have you gone?
Nah.
Okay, I'll just go 1 and search the tree up here. Alright. The birds burst into flight as you approach. Roll 2 extra dice if you had suffered no damage. Oh well. Agility 4. Well, at least we're still using my good stat. Well, that's a turn 1 into a success. So I'll spend a clue, turn 1.
It's like you have clues to eat for days.
You duck beneath the screaming birds and reach the trunk of the tree. Hung on a low branch is a flashing pendant, glowing with violent energy. You lift the necklace to see a familiar key symbol etched into its back, and the glow fades. Gain the cult sigil, unique item, then discard this search token.
I swear, it's always cults, never anything.
Zebulon seems drawn by the flock of whippoorwills, but when he is near enough to see that he is throwing stones at the birds to drive them away, move Zebulon as indicated.
That's one quick old man.
I always hated these vermin. They steal a man's last breath if they can catch hold of it. We should be close to the end of this nightmare, and you have done well up until now. No losing hope.
He's totally gonna turn on us.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my second action. Well, no, that was my 2 actions. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's y'all's turn.
Okay. I will
His turn.
try and catch up with y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Great turn. Mythos phase.
Okay, the fire is spreading. So where do we want to put it? Put it in that little small space there, I guess.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, affects the person with the highest health. I have 8.
I have 7.
I have 5 total, 4 current.
Okay, that'd be me. Suffer 4 face down damage. Jesus.
Strength negate.
Jesus Christ. That's half your health.
3 successes. Wow.
Good.
Okay, and this is broken arm. If you ever have more than 2 items, drop all but 2 of your items. Crap.
That's
So you've only got
horrible.
2.
That's like the worst.
You and each other investigator within range, become dazed. Then each other investigator in your space, there's no other investigator in my space, but that means all three of us are actually going to become dazed. That was horrible.
It's like unfair.
I hate that goddamn broken arm shit. It's what cost me the last game.
I'm planning on getting this. Guess I have sight and thing. Then I might get the Bible.
Okay, so you going ahead and it's our turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a whole
Nope.
Bible. You going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Or talk to him.
I'm gonna talk to him. Zebulon searches for larger stones to hurl at the unnerving birds in the dead oak tree. I have half a mind to trek back to Dunwich just to get Curtis's old tractor and pull this whole tree up by the roots. That would scare him away for good. Do the locals know about the cult? I will ask that one. Zebulon's eyes narrow, and he studies your face carefully before answering. Folks in Dunwich have learned not to talk to them that can't understand our ways. Some things are better not talked about. To offset his harsh words, Zebulon pats you roughly on the shoulder, bolstering your confidence. Discard one horror. Okay. And I'll talk to him again. Why do you hate these birds? My family is an old one, and everyone knows that whippoorwills will come for you when your time is up. With so many in one place, makes me think that this beast are waiting for the death of something. Very important. Gain one clue.
Maybe you.
Okay. Alright, well, that's it for me.
Okay. I shall.
Been extinguished fire. Or you could see that tree. Or the footprint.
Let's see. 2. And should I move towards one of the items I can get, or should I try and... Well, I could try to...
If you do an agility test and you get 2 successes, you can move into both spaces and put out both fires.
Your agility is 2, though.
Wouldn't it cost an action just to try to extinguish?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've already moved once.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, in that case... Yeah, I could move into the fires, but I would only take damage. Okay, in that case...
Extinguish a fire in an adjacent space.
You can in an adjacent space since you're not in it.
Yeah, I could take out this one.
Yeah.
No forest
Maybe.
fires.
But remember, my agility is 2.
Yeah.
So I think I'll let one of y'all with anything higher than a 2 take care of that.
Okay.
I'll just move down here and take a look at this. See what's down to the south.
Out of the forest rises a steep hill capped with a strange circle of standing stone. Discard the site token and place the hilltop and spruce grove tiles as indicated. A hunter's gun and smashed canteen have been left in the fallen leaves beneath the toppled trees. Search. The gun could not have been there long since the barrel is still hot to the touch. You are certain that several rounds were fired just prior to the gun being discarded. Gain a 25 automatic common item, then discard this search token.
I'll probably trade that with you. Because I have a better gun.
Okay, and that seems to be it.
I don't need 2 guns.
The fire spreads out of control, so we'll put a fire in that one space. Okay. You hear a cracked voice screaming into the night. Yog Sagath. Yeah, okay. Behind the voice, you hear something else echoing off the trees, a moaning that seems to have come from everywhere at once. Each investigator in outdoor space suffers 3 horror. Lore negates.
I'm gonna suffer.
Nope, I take 3.
I will. How much more? 3? Okay, I'll suffer 2. Me a horror.
So how many are you going to suffer?
1.
Okay, still resolve. Immediately resolve, become
Minor
focused, then flip this face down.
Okay. Shock. 1 more and I'm at the same dose.
Panic, suffer an additional face down damage, then flip this face down.
Last time somebody had a panic.
Yeah.
And absolute terror, suffer an additional face down damage, then flip this face down.
Okay. What was yours, CJ?
Mine was minor shock.
Okay, I have to do mine. So I have to suffer 2.
Oh wait, why did I take 3?
I don't know. You said you suffered 3.
I had 1 success. I don't know what I was doing there.
Just get rid of 1.
Okay, which one was this? Okay. Yeah.
Terrible truce. Gain 1 clue, then flip this card face down. Keep face up. Paranoia. Whenever you end your turn within range of another investigator, flip 1 horror face up. Well, that'll keep giving me clues if I keep pushing that one.
Okay.
Each investigator in outdoor space who suffered no horror, well, we all suffered horror then.
Okay.
Alright, Yassagoth, who exists out of time, aid your followers. The cult is growing stronger and bolder with every minute.
Okay. So we can't.
A monster bearing the twisted appearance of an old Watley creation slipped free of the foreshadow. Spawn a skeleton as indicated.
I guess we don't really have time to try and get all these items then.
Time to go stop that cult. Spooky. The skeleton. What are we gonna do? Shoot it, that's what. We're gonna shoot it once and it'll die.
You need this 25 automatic.
Nah, I'll stick with my spells.
Well, the smell might hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of those guns were a lot of those rely on agility, which I have
The
horrible.
skeleton moves 2 spaces. It'll move in y'all's space. The lowest agility.
That'll be me.
Yeah, do you want this gun? Because you can probably do it.
The skeleton catches you. Suffer 2 damage and 1 horror. Strength negates. Okay, what do you want to take?
I'll take the horror. Anxiety, become stressed, then discard this card.
Well, at least you get to discard it.
I think I know. I'm starting to know what that dynamite was for. They keep on mentioning Sagoth.
Okay.
Didn't we have unfinished
After
business?
re-rolling and converting dice results while resolving a test, you must remove them. Okay, so that only affects if I have to re-roll.
Okay, so both of you have to do a horror check.
You do too.
No, see that yellow line there?
Uh-huh.
That's pure darkness.
Okay, so that means that's
I
like a
can't-
door.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Okay.
Alright, wheel 2.
I have the willpower.
Nope.
Yeah, got it.
Alright, so you suffer 2 horror and become stunned. There's 1.
How much
Minor shock, no
much-
extra effect.
insanity can you take?
I got 9, which I'm getting close to. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 1 more and I'm insane.
One more and I'm insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I will
Okay.
shoot him with the 41 during the...
Okay, agility plus 1. And you gain a clue token, remember that.
Oh yeah.
And I know you are, what are you, stunned or something?
Oh no, I'm
Dazed.
dazed.
Okay, so you spend...
I should have gotten rid of this a few turns ago.
Actually, yeah, that was from a couple of turns ago.
Alright. Okay, so you can spin your clue and do 3 damage to it.
Yeah, it suffers damage equal to test results. So either they.
And then you would do an extra damage, so you would do 4 damage to it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you want to attack it again?
Yeah.
Observation 2.
I'm gonna fire with my 25 automatic because it has a skill that lets me convert a question mark. Well,
Yeah, let's
no,
convert
I'll
magnifying
fire
glass
with
into
the
success.
Okay.
41 during there. There's a higher chance.
Okay. Now, all right, now which one? Because
This one.
Okay.
Because it has
Okay.
more damage.
okay.
2. You pass.
Plus 1.
Equal to the weapon's damage. So,
It's dead.
alright, That was quick. At least we're killing these monsters pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the cult, you must stop them.
Okay, I said I was going to try to put the fire out.
Okay.
So for some reason the fire didn't spread that round.
It did. It spread. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the last time it spread here.
Yeah, it
but
didn't spread that round. So
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm going to go by what the computer says to do.
Okay. Now you need to move into here,
Yep.
and you get 3 successes. So that is all 3 of them. Okay.
That's in my turn.
Okay.
Fire's out. So let
Okay.
me. Oh well, it'll ask. Okay, yeah, it'll ask.
Okay. Now I can. Okay, are we in a big rush against time?
I don't know.
Okay, well, because yeah, I'd say I'd like to get this to lower my sanity, but I can get to here and examine this turn.
I'd rather you get the lower sanity. That way you're not going insane.
Yeah, and
Okay.
me and him can use it, so we can.
Okay, I will take the Bible.
Okay. And you can still move another space if you want.
And I
Oh,
will,
wait a minute. Stunned. You can perform more than you cannot perform. You can't take the Bible.
oh yeah, I can move here, but I can't
Yeah.
take it. Okay.
So you have to wait till next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you did.
You
killed the
did.
monster.
Oh, yeah.
Fire is extinguished. All right. Hell begins to fall from each investigator in an outdoor space, which is all of us.
Thanks, Pat.
All right. Suffer 3 face down damage. Strength negates.
Fred.
I'm gonna at least take
I
more
need
damage.
to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up that, and then I'm gonna use the
More damage.
bandages next
Okay.
turn.
Now hold on. You have to flip 2 damage face up. So you have 2 damage. You have.
I'll just take both. Muscle,
I'm wounded.
muscle tear, keep face up, roll 1 for your die roll resolving a strength test.
Okay.
And same with agility. Darn.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm weakened in my 2 weakest spots.
I am now wounded.
Okay. So you have to, all right.
Yeah. I took the 4 damage before I had to flip anything.
Yeah, that sucks because now I'm weak.
Well, I know. All right. Strength. My strength is 3. I'll spend 1 clue, make 2. So I suffer 1 damage. Minor injury, no additional effect. And then flip this one. And this is another minor injury. So, nothing to do in there. Alright, it's our turn.
Okay. I know what I'm doing this turn. Well, I can't heal that, but I am picking up this Bible and then getting rid of one of my horror.
Okay.
And you can do it on another investigator. 2 investigators can get it. So,
Alright.
It's or.
my dice would. Oh.
Okay. CJ, do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. I'll go 1, 2, then I'll check what this is so I can get there next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that does sound from the description. It was something important.
Alright, the streak of dead grass is still wet where the blood of countless animals has flowed from the circle of standing stones. Gain 1 clue, then discard this search token.
Okay.
The door.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm up here.
Yes.
So what I'll do is just move me 1 space there, and I'll check this tree. Papers. The papers seem to be a list of times and animals. You notice red smudges in the corners of the page. You realize this is a feeding schedule for something truly enormous. Gain 2 clues, then discard this search token.
Telling you.
Okay, then move me parallel.
It's gonna.
Here.
No. There.
It's gonna be Shogoth.
And that's it.
Okay.
We beat Shogoth
Another
before.
monster is going to spawn.
Probably.
Beat Shogoth before, beat me up.
Out of sight, a strange buzzing machine comes alive to carry out. Each investigator flips 1 damage and 1 horror face up, then become dazed. Okay. Well, I know which one I'm flipping face up. Minor injury.
Minor shock for me.
And then this one is gain 1 clue.
And I can't really.
Still resolve, become focused, then flip it face down.
You already are focused.
Yep.
Mine was minor shock.
And I can't become twice as focused.
Minor
Here, everybody's dazed.
Means no clues next turn.
Swap. Swap. There. Flip.
Okay.
Okay. Since I'm towards the back, I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Some footprint here.
Big fool.
Gain 1 clue, then discard the search token.
Probably Shoggoth. Swear.
And I will move me here.
Okay.
And I'm done being dazed.
Okay. I guess I'll go on and go.
Alright.
I'm gonna take a look at the hill.
That's what I was going to do. So
Okay.
you can
Most likely it's gonna be something.
The altar is a solid slab of white river stone, but the center has been worn into a bowl.
Nope.
Around the edges are growing purple runes that seem to swirl and move before you. An investigator can tap to attempt the puzzle using lore only if they have at least 2 evidence.
I only have one.
I have 1.
I have 1.
Well then, go.
Wait a minute.
Who?
What happened to my
Okay, who has the best lore?
I've got 4.
4?
Okay. What I would do is this. We're all within range. We can give everybody. Well, we only need 2 evidence. So, CJ, since you have 4, why don't you let him move into your? Because actually,
No, he's only got 1 evidence also.
right. Well, that didn't count as your action.
Okay. Oh.
So you
that's
still have
actually-
another action.
Okay. Since I can't actually do
Moved
anything,
it here.
I can move, but I can't
You
actually
can
do anything.
move, and then y'all can trade.
Okay. We do have to be in the same space to trade.
Right.
Well, trading takes an action, right?
Correct.
So I can't do that this turn.
You know, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you can
can.
go ahead and get out of the way.
Yeah, I could move over here. But that'll work just as well as anything else. So
It depends who wants to do the lore test.
Yeah, depends. You want to do it or you want me to do it, CJ?
I'll do it.
Okay.
You won't be able to do it this turn,
Yeah,
CJ.
neither of us
I
will
know.
be able to do it this turn.
But you want to have a go at it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So y'all. So CJ.
I'll just go on and move then.
Okay, you're done being dazed.
Okay.
Give me that. That's for my first action.
Okay. There
Okay.
you go. Circumstantial evidence.
And then I guess you move, CJ.
Okay.
What that called? Hills.
I'm wondering why he's still back there.
Jenny Barnes, that would be me. Bones creak and become as brittle as stale bread. She suffers 2 face-down damage and 2 horror. Yeah, will negates.
How horror? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. If you were dazed, you can get rid of your dazed. Okay, I'll spend 2 clues.
So how do you want to take?
Alright, 2 face-down and 2 horror.
Then you'll flip 3 horror face up and become dazed.
I'll take the damage.
Okay. Yeah, you've got more hit points.
Okay. 2 face down. Then flip 3 horror, which I only have 1 to flip, which will give me a clue.
Okay.
And then I will become dazed again.
Okay.
It's raining bread.
Okay, a rock crashes to the ground beneath your feet and you hear mournful moaning floating through the night air. Old Watley experiment is nearing completion.
No.
So whatever it is, we've got to do it this turn.
Okay.
It's a turn.
CJ?
Okay. I'll try it.
Well, hold on. Let me do this. Let me move here.
Okay.
Maybe we might find something.
Like,
That's, I think, Hunter's weaponry. Or that might have been something
it's
else.
a tree, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, gain the pickaxe, then discard the search token. And I'll move 1 space into y'all's area.
Here, you have a
Just in
pickaxe.
case of.
I'm done with being dazed.
Okay.
Okay, CJ.
So, okay. I'll investigate the obviously the gold.
Okay, you have
4 guesses.
4 guesses. 8 guesses.
Okay.
Try.
So now imagine if we had did this, I think 1 or 2 turns earlier, he probably would be weaker than. Actually, he might not be since it does look like we beat him to it.
Well, wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could escape. You could escape.
Now,
Put down dynamite.
What did it say, Spawn?
wizard.
I could escape. So we all could escape.
Yeah, how tough is this wizard?
Not tough
Because
enough.
remember, CJ does have dynamite.
We want to save the dynamite for this thing.
Will that
That's
spawn though?
enough.
Because we might have beat him before he
I
could
don't know.
complete it.
Well, we'll keep it
If
just
he has
in
like
case.
55
If he's
health.
not that tough, we won't worry about it.
Yeah.
Because we can all wail on his ass.
Okay.
You got snaked. You're not Why does he look like that?
You. Okay, no, that was both of your actions too.
Why is the wizard dancing?
Alright. When the light fades, Zebulon sprints up to the hill to confront his relation, looking far younger than his white hair would suggest. Moves on Zebulon, Watley as indicated. You hear Zebulon shout under a peal of thunder. What was done by Watley hands, let Watley hands undo. He reaches for old Watley at the same time as Sentinel Hill disappears in a flash of sudden lightning raining down on the forest. You hear the screams of horrible creatures all around you. Discard all monsters.
Does that mean? Yeah.
I guess him.
Discard it.
Old Watley's body seems to lose its solidarity, melting onto the ground in a tarry black mass. The smell is horrible, but worse is what he whispers before collapsing. By Yogg-Sagoth's name and by my blood, I'll be back. You have only delayed what is to be.
No, we haven't. We won't.
When the air finally clears, Sentinel Hill stands empty. Both old Watley men nowhere to be seen. Discard Zebulon Watley. A terrible howl echoes off the near trees, building to a crescendo of pain. The night air seems to draw together into tentacles the size of tree trunks, wiggling around a human face large enough to eclipse the full moon. It seems to be weakened by the evidence you hold. Spawn the Dunwich horror as indicated.
Apparently, we didn't stop it early enough. I guess.
I figured it was going to spawn anyways. That's why they gave you the dynamite.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things. Like it could have been just preparing you. Maybe if we had done it a couple of turns earlier,
Dang it.
it did say it's complete. So it might be that if we had completed it a
Where's that
turn or
shotgun,
two
huh?
earlier,
Yeah. Alright.
it did say it's weakened, but
Jesus, you
With the
painted this thing
experiment
good.
disrupted and Zebulon gone, it will be up to you to defeat old Watley's creation.
By the
Okay.
way, can I say you painted this thing really good?
Thank you. I don't think I did though.
looks to me.
Looks like something out of Cars that you're
The only thing that looks a little off to me is the legs seem a little shiny.
But it's still
Okay, so we all win except for the CJ. Did you go?
Yeah, he went first. We did both of those puzzle steps in that one
All right.
phase.
So that's the end of the turn then.
What's wrong?
So I guess it'll go.
Unconducted. If we all use our
Skittering and creeping 100,000. Okay, Harvey Walters, you have to do a agility test.
Oh joy, I'm not gonna pass it. Nope.
All right, if he fails, 1 face down damage, 2 horror, which will drive you insane, won't it?
Nah, I've healed enough that it won't drive me insane yet. Okay. Let's see. Minor shock, no effect. And kleptomania. Whenever I end my turn in a space with another investigator, I have to take an item at random from them.
Right. And you become stunned.
Okay, that leaves me, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, I've got 7 horror so far.
Okay. All right. He moves 2 spaces to be in range of as many investigators. So he's going to go in y'all space.
Yeah, he's within range of all of us. but
Then attacks investigator within range with the lowest observation.
that'd be you.
4.
I have 3. So he attacks me.
It is
Alright.
within range. Like,
Yeah, it's within range. Suffer 4 damage. Agility plus 1 negates. And move 2 spaces towards the monster, so I would move 1. Okay, 3. Okay, I suffer 1 damage. Minor injury, good. And move me into the monster space.
now, so this guy has 22 hit points.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, not as much as Shogun.
Alright, we each have to do a horror check.
Okay.
Suffer 3 horror. Influence negates, then become stunned. Jeez, but when we keep doing this crap,
Yeah.
And stunned and everything.
I'll sacrifice it.
You were already stunned, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So CJ, you were stunned.
I'm going to use my focus to...
Anybody wounded?
Okay.
Okay, so who suffers what?
Nothing for me.
Okay, CJ?
Nothing.
Okay, so I roll. And I'll flip 1.
I just realized that we probably could have.
Okay, so we're all stunned, so we're all only going to get 1 action.
Okay. Well, I was going to suggest CJ use the dynamite,
But we can't escape in time.
yeah, since we can only do 1 action. Well, we could. You wouldn't be able to.
You're wounded. I'm not wounded, but.
Okay, well, okay, so we'll just all attack it 1 turn.
Yeah, and then next turn. See, what the dynamite does, you use it and then it explodes at the end of... at the end of the investigation phase.
Yeah.
That
So
means
I
that...
could have used that first. Y'all could have escaped.
Yeah, that means that... No, that means that it would move... That means that what...
Yeah, but it's still only going to do 10 damage.
It means you could toss it down and then move and is... Yeah. But that would only,
Yeah.
It would still do 10 damage,
Yeah.
so it still won't be dead.
since we can only do 1 thing anyway.
So let's wear it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, CJ, we'll let you go first. What you going to use?
I'm gonna use 41
Okay.
Please don't be a jelly. Please don't be a
Will 2.
Oh, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Once a Grand Lantern, always Grand Lantern.
You succeed because you have a clue. You were supposed to gain it. No, you weren't supposed to. Keep it. Because you're going to gain it
Just
next round anyway.
Leave it over there so you can just... Yeah.
Equal to the weapon's damage. So how much damage?
3.
Plus 1, right?
Yeah. Hey, we're on track.
Okay. Okay. Now get ready. You're stunned. You're no longer stunned. Okay. Jeffrey?
Okay. Now, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna hurt this guy.
Yeah.
And then it's also gonna hurt you two. I'm sure. Poison mist.
Lore 2. Roll 2 extra dice if you have suffered 3 or more horror.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2... Well, let's see, it was lore. So
Yeah.
that's 4 plus an extra 3 dice, was it, or 2?
3.
Okay.
So 7 dice.
Oop, back.
Don't you just hate it when this happens? Don't you just hate it when a big creature comes out because you failed to kill by a cult?
This creature was coming out no matter what.
So that is 1, 2,
You passed.
3, 4.
Okay.
6,
So the spell does how much?
3. Is it only...
Yeah.
Plus, no, it suffers damage equal to test result.
Okay. So you did what, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. And then flip the spell.
Okay. You cough and sputter as you lose all control over the arcane magic. You and each other investigator in the space or adjacent suffer 1 face down damage. Okay.
Okay. I'll suffer 1.
Don't die of a panic attack.
You do. It is face down, so. Okay. Then the monster suffers an additional 1 damage.
Okay.
And any other monsters would suffer 2.
Okay.
So.
And then you get a new one.
Yes.
Okay. And I will attack now. Now I'll use my head shears. And you can get rid of your stunned.
Yes.
Damn it. The strength.
Willpower.
Alright, well I passed. Equal to the weapon's damage plus your test results, so it does 5 damage.
Okay, now would be the time you start running. I can
And
kamikaze.
if we can survive this turn, then theoretically,
I get rid of my stunned.
Yeah, if we can survive this turn, then theoretically, CJ drops the dynamite, we all run, and we win.
The game's about to crash. I feel like it. It's deja vu.
Okay, each investigator suffers 2 horror, 2 face down horror, will negates.
Yeah, y'all better start running.
No. I think I'm going insane.
Double
Let's see here.
insane or just
1, 2,
insane?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Adding 2 makes 9, so
I'll
yes.
spend 2 clues, so I won't have to do it. Okay.
I shall become insane.
Okay.
I keep the face up, right?
Yeah, keep the face up.
Okay.
Insane burn.
As you're insane.
Okay.
Robin start running.
Oh, that reminds me. Well,
Spawn a deep one.
Why?
As in
forgetting. I'm kleptomania, so I have to take one item at random from another investigator.
Frick.
Okay, let me get the deep one.
Okay, wait. But if you take my dynamite, we're kind of screwed.
Now that's why it's at random, don't it? Well, theoretically, if I have the dynamite, I could do the same thing next turn.
Yeah, I guess so. You're wounded, though.
Well, that means I can't perform more than one move action. I still get 2 actions.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Okay, so we're spawning a deep one here. At least he's far away. He's an aquatic creature, so... Uh-oh. Another deep one. Alright, they're coming at us.
Okay.
Well, which one, Jeffrey?
Well, it's got to be. Well, it counts his too.
Which one, Jeffrey? Huh? There's no way you could tell. See?
It doesn't quite work like that.
The Titanic beast seems to be toying with you, but soon it might unleash its full strength. Your muscles throb as you raise your arms for the next assault. That's kind of a warning, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, here, I need to. Well, dude, I need to. Okay. Who has items? You do.
Mm-hmm.
3. Okay. Here. Just mix those in with yours. You know which ones yours are, right? Pickaxe, torch,
It doesn't really work with dynamite.
Well, that's why I'm not going to look when I do it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just put them together and I'll mix
I
them
mean,
up.
you gotta steal from one investigator, right?
Yeah, at random though.
one. Uno.
From another investigator in your space. Which one of us are you choosing?
I was just going to do it at random. I figured that.
No,
Oh,
it's-
so I
it's-
get to pick which
You
one
pick
of
which
you.
one of us.
Okay.
Wait.
In that case, I'll just pick you since he wants to keep the dynamite. See what I have.
I better start running.
Okay.
Because I'm not wounded, I could probably...
Okay, the monster attacks his space with the lowest observation.
4.
Or...
I have 3. That's gonna be me again. Alright, you suffer 2 horror and 3 damage, strength -1 negates. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I'll take 1 clue to make 1 success. Jesus.
That's hard.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna suffer 1 horror. Become righteous, then flip this card face down. Okay, I don't know what that is.
You just gotta get it out of the vicinity.
Let me see what righteous is. Once per round, you may convert a magnifying glass to a success. When you suffer 1 or more horror, discard this card.
Look at me.
Okay. Alright. Alright. 3 damage. I gotta suffer 3 damage. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minor. Okay, that's it.
You're dead?
No, I'm wounded.
Oh. Well, just get out of this space. Get out of this space, I'll go last. I'm about to throw the dynamite down.
Okay. Alright, the first deep one, which is this one, it moves 2 spaces toward the nearest investigator. It's going to go
You can move
1,
the water.
2.
Are you,
No investigators in space. Alright, that one moves 2 spaces.
1, 2.
Okay.
All you guys gotta do is get out of this space.
Okay. Alright, we have to resolve a horror check. Alright, suffer 2 horror, 2 damage, observation negates.
Oh my god. It's just... I only got 1. So.
2. So I still suffer. Let's see. I'll say 2 horror.
Okay.
Okay, I don't.
Okay, you only got one
one.
success.
Minor shock and hysteria. Flip 1 damage face up,
I'll suffer 1
then
more
flip this face down.
and 2 damage because if I suffer 2
Minor
more,
injury,
I'll be
no
insane.
effect.
Okay, so you're gonna suffer 2 damage. So here's your damage. Read that.
Minor injury and painful clattery. Gain 1 clue, then flip this card. Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll gain a clue.
Oh, so hungry. Nom, 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 nom.
All right, and then you have to suffer 1 horror. You have to read it.
Hallucinations. Keep face up. One for your die while solving an observation test.
Okay. And then I have to do mine. Okay, I can convert that for free. So I suffer 1 damage.
Okay, just here's what you do. Get out of the space.
Suffer 1 additional face down damage.
Run to the river. Run to the deep ones. Okay, you guys just gotta get out of here.
Okay,
Lighting
it's
down.
our turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I see the dynamite real quick?
It works at the end of the investigation phase, so it would be after all of our actions and before
Okay.
any of those phases.
Well, I can only move once because I'm wounded.
Yeah, just get out of this area because I'm putting.
Okay,
You here.
all right. Well, I'm moving. I have to do an evade check.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'll do first.
Of course, even if we all die, you know,
You'll still be dead.
It's 4 damage. Agility plus 1 negates. 4, 5.
Hey.
2, 3, and I'm righteous, so I can convert that.
well, you've also got plenty of clues.
Yeah. So I don't take any damage. So move me, 1, 2.
Okay. Let's see.
It's your turn.
Okay.
So Jeffrey's gonna go. You have to do an evade.
Okay. That means agility, right?
We'll see. Strength 2.
Okay, that's slightly better. Nope.
All right. If you fail to the blood-sucking mouse at the ends of the thing technical slot, suffer 2 damage and become dazed.
2, which...
Almost dead.
Okay, become focused, then flip it face down. And lasting injury, no effect, keep it face up.
Oh.
Okay, I do still evade though, right? Okay.
Yes.
That puts me
Okay.
here, and... Okay. I shall... Since it's the end of my turn, I need to take an item at random from you.
Okay. I have 2 items, so you're gonna have a 50-50 chance.
Well, either way it won't work, but it
Still.
don't really matter. Okay.
Okay. So you
Okay.
got that.
Amazing.
Okay.
Hey, CJ, it's your turn.
I'm going to throw the dynamite in this space,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try and evade.
Okay.
All right. Agility 2.
I can only roll 1 less, so
1 success, so you failed. If you fail, suffer 2 damage. You have to read these.
He will become wounded.
Okay, minor injury.
He will become wounded.
Damage nerve. Face up at the end of the turn if you're not performing the move action. This round, flip this card face down.
Okay.
So, since that's 7, you do become wounded.
Okay, you become wounded. So get rid of your face down cards. All right, and you have to suffer 1 horror. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
Makes him insane also.
Insane. So wait, crap. Will I not win the game if I don't?
It depends on what insanity it is. If it changes your win condition, it might.
Okay, what does your horror say that you just got?
Oh,
Frayed nerves.
roll 1 for your dice rolls on normal time.
Keep face up, right?
Yes.
Okay, now give me all your insanity. That's face down. Now you become insane. You read the back of it, you don't tell nobody. Okay.
That may or may not change your win condition.
Now you move 2 spaces.
Serious.
Okay. Where are you moving to?
Here.
Okay, 1, 2.
Okay.
Where are
Okay.
the hilltops?
Okay, that's the end of all of our turns. So the dynamite.
At the end of the investigator phase, each investigator in this space or an adjacent space suffers 8 damage. And each monster in those spaces suffers 10 damage. And discard this card.
The hulking abomination screams to the stars, enraged at the mortal blow you have dealt it. The investigation is complete. Alright, let's see what it says here. I assume you're upset from that last second insane condition,
I'm counting
CJ.
that as a win, though.
Well,
Alright, well, let's see what happens.
if it makes you feel better, I lost 2.
The enormous horror keens long as its blood splatters onto the stones underfoot. A bolt of lightning cracks out of the sky in that moment, blinding you and splitting the ground open where the beast stood. When you regain your sight, not only has the horror vanished, but there is no trace of the strange cult. You convince yourself that they could not have survived, that the power surrounding Sentinel Hill has dissipated. Dawn rises silently as you leave the standing stones over Dunwich and return home. You invest in a good guard dog, one that can bay loud and long should the abomination return.
Alright. Well,
What was your insanity, Jeffrey?
So, for those at home, I think Chris is the only one that actually won the game due to our insanity.
let's see what we have next. Before we get into that, let's see. Alright, so we have What Lies Within, which is a DLC. So I'll get that. And we'll do that one. That one's a 4-star difficulty, same duration. And it uses mostly the base expansion stuff. So that's fine. That's cool. A murder has taken place in Southside, but something has scared the police off the scene. A friend of yours on the force, worried that the patrol officers have wasted valuable time, sends you to unofficially take a look around. So it looks like the other one's going to be a mystery.
I
Alright.
killed every single monster, I killed the boss, and I still lost.
Okay.
Just for the what was your insanity?
What was your insanity?
If the investigation is not complete, I win. So no, I'm counting that as a win because I got most things done.
You win okay, yeah. Well, if it makes you feel better, I lost 2.
What was yours?
I became insane. What, 1 turn before we finished this?
Yeah.
I became a cultist. You do not win the game as normal. At the start of your turn, if you have a bladed weapon and you are in a space with exactly one other investigator, I immediately win the game and the game ends. If it ends for any other reason, I lose. So yeah. I lost the game just because I had no bladed weapons. At the very end there,
Y'all got screwed at the very end by
I got
crappy
this-
cards.
Yeah.
Y'all got screwed at the end
I
by
got
crappy
boxes.
cards.
that means
be able to
if
have
he
it.
had not died exactly then, I would have won the game at the start of the next turn.
I'm mad because I did everything and still lost.
Hey, yeah, it's fine. I won. That's cool.
Well, that makes it even since you lost last game
Yeah.
and we won. That makes us even.
All right. So, what did you think about this scenario?
Well, I would say it was doo-doo bullcrap, but no, I kind of liked it.
I like the outdoorsy part of it. The fact that we were prisoners in the beginning, and that the fact that the whole map was basically, except for the cell, outside.
Yeah, this one seemed it seemed to go a lot quicker
It
than some of
did.
the others. It was a lot simpler. It was mostly basically a straight shot from beginning to end with just a couple of monsters along the way.
Yeah.
Nothing complicated.
Okay. You like it, CJ?
Yeah, I just...
All right. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, have fun.